Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Eric Jones, Chief of Police for the Stockton Police Department. I want to welcome you here to our police department, and today we will swear in two new police officers, Humberto Centeno and Kyle Warden. We welcome them and their families and friends to our greater police family. I'd like to just read a little bit about each of their bios. So first to my left is Humberto Centeno. He's joining the police department as a police officer effective today. He graduated from the South Bay Training Consortium in San Jose in July of 2013. Prior to coming to the Stockton Police Department, Humberto worked as a security guard at the Oakland International Airport. We also have with us Kyle Warden. Kyle's joining the police department, also effective today, at the title of police officer. Kyle graduated from the Napa Valley College's Criminal Justice Training Center in June of 2013. Prior to coming to the Stockton Police Department, Kyle served 4 years in the United States Army as an infantryman, and he completed 2 tours of duty in Iraq. So we welcome you to the police department. I'd also like to introduce some others here who are here to support you in your hiring today. Our command staff, so we've got my 2 deputy chiefs. First up, we have Deputy Chief Trevor Womack, Deputy Chief Rick Salcedo. Then we have 3 of our police captains here, Captain Scott Metters, Captain Jeff Kuhn, and Captain Aaron Rose. We also have Lieutenant James Ballard and my wife, Tracy Jones. Tracy is here to, when we get through with the ceremonies, she will actually meet with your family and friends to be able to answer any questions, kind of give you all the ropes as to the support that these guys will need during their venture through the training program and on the force. So it's a pleasure to have you. You know, it's an interesting day being sworn in on April Fool's Day. I could easily say, you know what, never mind. I just looked at the date here, and that's amazing. No, this is for real. You're going to be Stockton cops today. Before I swear you in, which is really a very important part for myself, for you, and definitely for your family and friends, I want to read this, which is titled The Shield, and it really just talks about the history and the meaning of the police shield that we wear. There are many types of police badges. There are stars, anywhere between 5 and 7 points, laurel wreath badges, oval badges, and shield badges. Of these, we wear the shield. Historians believe that the origin of the police shield is based on the medieval knights of the 1200s. They donned coat of arms shields that identified their allegiance to justice, chivalry, and their royal leaders. They took an oath to protect the weak and defenseless and to fight for the general welfare of all. It was a shield of authority that they enforced the king's law and protected the people of the villages. But in doing so, knights had to be honest, brave, trustworthy, and of good moral character. So why today do we wear our shield badge above the left chest pocket? When a police officer takes their oath, they are given the badge to be worn over the heart. The knights held their shield on their left side to protect their heart, holding their typically dominant hand to bear arms. Today, it is to ever remind our hearts of our pledge to protect and serve the public. In order to obtain your shield, you first had to take an oath, and before you memorize the law enforcement code of ethics. Let the shield stand for that code of ethics. Let your heart always be reminded that we are here to serve humankind, to protect the weak and innocent, and to respect human rights. We wear this shield as a symbol of being honest and exemplary, to enforce laws courageously, and to be unsullied. Wear this shield with honor, and always remember why you signed up to be a law enforcement officer. So now it's my great pleasure to swear them in, and by doing so, I will read the oath or affirmation of allegiance for a peace officer for the city of Stockton. So if you can raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Humberto Centeno,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true allegiance
to the Constitution of the United
to
States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations. Give them a round of applause. They're now Stockton police officers officially. You still have to go through a training program. That'll be tough, but I know you'll get through it. So I'd like to go ahead and present each of you with your badge now. Also issuing them today a certificate of appointment, which actually models the format we've done for about 150 years here at the police department, same font, done by our police historians. So this first one goes to Humberto. So again, congratulations. All right. And for Kyle. Again. So to the family and friends, I want you to know we will take good care of them. That's often a request or demand I get from the family and friends, and I understand it, trust me. I've been on the department for a little over 2 decades, and my family and friends felt the same way. I just want you to know that we absolutely will take very good care of them, but in doing so, we'll be training them to take care of themselves, take care of their fellow officers, take care of the community. I really believe we've got some of the best training on the West Coast, if not across the nation. We take training and safety very seriously. So just know that they are in good hands, and I'm sure they will be very fine police officers. And do also know that we ask you to do your part, which is really to support them during this time coming on the job and going through the training program, because they will need your support. So they're important to us, and you're important to us. So that concludes the swearing-in ceremony. What we're going to do after this is take a couple photos, group photos with them and with the family. The family that's yours, most likely, will be the ones in the photograph. But you never know. But again, let's congratulate them for being Stockton police officers.